Hey there, my name is Lexi, and thank you so much for joining me today. I want to talk to you a little bit about online digital distribution that's from distributors like CD Baby, TuneCore, DistroKid, and the major difference that makes me steer people towards CD Baby as opposed to the other people. So if that's something you're interested in hearing more about, stay tuned. I had a meeting with one of my clients today who the purpose of our meeting was supposed to be to put up his new album onto YouTube and Spotify, Apple Music, all of the streaming platforms that people are using to listen to their music on. And it was supposed to be about putting this new album on, but he told me that a previous album that he had distributed was no longer on all of these platforms. So immediately I'm thinking to myself, okay, there must be an issue with your billing. There must have been a payment that you didn't make for your yearly subscription, depending on who you went through. That was the only thing I could think of. But I went through the whole process of, okay, we know that these songs are on YouTube or Spotify or whatever. I went to YouTube really quickly, searched for his name, looked at the projects that were still online, and I saw that the projects that were still online, they were provided to YouTube by CD Baby. That was interesting to me. So I thought, okay, CD Baby did this. It must be what I think it is, which is you haven't been paying your yearly subscription, and so now your project has been taken off of these streaming sites. So we went through the whole process of figuring out which accounts he had and what were the logins and password information of these accounts. Starting with his Gmail account, I figured out that he has a TuneCore account. Now, he's an older client who doesn't really want to learn about new technological advances in the nicest way I can put it, but I had to explain to him there's an email in your inbox that says, hey, your account has been inactive for this long, but you have funds available in this account. If you do not claim these funds that are owed to you, we have to report these unclaimed funds to your state, to your treasury or whatever, something like that. So that was another issue we ran into. He had not logged into his TuneCore account in probably at least 3 years. And because of the inactivity, they were going to shut down his account. So we went through figuring out what his login information for that was. Come to find out, he actually distributed his last project through TuneCore. Now, I had never used TuneCore before, but I have experience using CD Baby and DistroKid, and I've always loved CD Baby, and today just reminded me of why I mess with CD Baby so hard. A lot of people think that it's cheaper to go with the options of DistroKid or TuneCore because it's cheaper upfront to do a TuneCore or a DistroKid than it is to go with CD Baby. With CD Baby, it's completely free to set up an account, but it is a more expensive cost up front to actually distribute your project. And the prices do vary depending on if you're dropping an entire album or if you're just dropping a single. As of today, it's $29 for a standard distribution of an album and $69 for a pro publishing distribution of an album on CD Baby. But that's a one-time fee, and it's free to create your CD Baby account. The thing that we found out for this client with TuneCore is there is a cost to distribute the album through TuneCore, but then once you distribute the album, there is a $50 subscription or maintenance fee that has to be paid annually, once a year. What happened with this client, as I said, he's an older client and he's on a fixed income because he's a senior citizen. So he's kind of been struggling financially with choosing what to put his money towards and what not to put his money towards. And he's kind of been ignoring certain things that a previous advisor, a previous consultant was telling him about maintaining these accounts, not just so you can get paid, but also to make sure that your projects are staying up on these sites when you are distributing digitally. So what happened with TuneCore is he did not make that $50 annual payment. And because of this, the music is considered collateral. So if you don't pay your subscription fees on TuneCore or DistroKid, your music is the collateral. That's what they're going to use to get you to pay your stuff, to pay the fees that you owe them. The unfortunate part with TuneCore, I don't know how it is with DistroKid. I would have to research it some more. But unfortunately with TuneCore, once your stuff is taken down, you have to resubmit it to be distributed to all of those platforms that they were once on. So you end up having to pay again for the distribution fee. And then they want you to pay for an annual subscription or membership fee, something like that. But there are options on there where you do pay a one-time fee and you don't have to pay a maintenance fee or an annual subscription fee. I have to do more research on that, but I did notice that with TuneCore. So that's something I don't like about TuneCore. The same thing is true for DistroKid. DistroKid, you don't pay per release, but you do have to maintain a yearly subscription. Now, the yearly subscription with DistroKid is only $20. It's $19.99, and they give you unlimited releases with that subscription fee. But again, with TuneCore, the same is true for DistroKid. If for any reason you don't maintain that subscription, you will have your music taken down as collateral, and it probably won't cost you anything to resubmit the project because there is no distribution fee through DistroKid as far as I'm concerned. Well, as of today anyway. But you know, you still run the risk of, if you don't pay these people every year, your music is getting taken down. Now, what I did notice, and I'm sure the same is true for TuneCore, if you pay for a lifetime fee, then regardless of whether you're making that yearly payment or not, your music will stay up on the platforms, and it won't be there won't be a threat of being taken down from these streaming platforms. So all of that to say, and now with CD Baby, I've already explained how you pay per distribution, but there's no yearly subscription fee. All of that to say, that is the reason why I mess with CD Baby so heavy. I haven't looked at the different marketing tools that TuneCore provides, or the different kind of resources that they provide to help you with marketing and giving advice on releases and things of those nature. But I do know DistroKid has some tools, and CD Baby for sure has different tools like a website builder, lyric videos, mastering services, marketing services to get your stuff distributed, to get your stuff marketed through like Spotify. You can do a follow for download, email for download, and just different tools that CD Baby provides, as well as analytics, which DistroKid does as well. And again, I haven't done enough research to know for TuneCore, but the reason why I mess with CD Baby so heavy, and the reason why I recommend CD Baby to people before I recommend it to DistroKid or TuneCore, is because you pay a fee one time and you don't have to worry about maintaining a subscription or a membership with CD Baby. So DistroKid, you're paying $20 per year. If it's just you, like one artist, you're paying God damn it, I'm getting so distracted. You're paying $20 per year on DistroKid for that annual membership fee. There are no costs associated with distributing. But what you have to be careful of with DistroKid, there is the option to pay for a lifetime submission. So it's an additional fee of $29.99. If you pay that fee, you're paying that $30 plus the $20 every year. So every release that you do, it's going to be $30, and then you have to account whatever your membership fee is annually. So although you may be saving money up front by being able to distribute as many things as you want through DistroKid, in the long run, in my opinion, you're paying more money because you have to maintain that subscription for them to keep your stuff up there. Unless you are paying $30 per release to be able to have your stuff up there, regardless of the status of your account. And then with TuneCore, as I've learned, or from the little bit that I did see while helping my client, there is a distribution fee, and there is, in some circumstances, an annual membership fee that has to be maintained as well. So that is the reason why I like CD Baby more. I don't like subscription fees. I like to own things outright. I like to pay things outright. And CD Baby, you pay per release. So it does end up being more expensive short term, but long term, in my opinion, it is more cost efficient, depending on And you could say, depending on how much music you're releasing, you'll break even better with CD Baby, or some people it might be better to be with DistroKid, because if you're putting out a lot of content, then that would justify you being with DistroKid more so than CD Baby. So I would say just make sure that you are looking at those things in consideration for choosing your distributor. You also have to keep in mind the amount of money that these distributors are keeping. So I guess that is another pro and con that you can decide for yourself. With CD Baby, they do retain 10% of whatever sales you make. So that's where that subscription fee would kind of come into play. So you pay a one-time fee for distribution, but they are getting 10% off of your sales for servicing your submissions and for handling your royalty collection for publishing and your mechanical royalty collection. And they register your song in 100 countries and plus. There are a lot of different features that if you go for the pro distribution with CD Baby, they are maintaining a lot of those things for you. So you have to keep that in mind. 10% that they retain plus that one-time distribution fee. With DistroKid, you keep 100% of your royalties, but they're making sure they get paid that service fee with the $20 per year subscription or membership fee. And then with TuneCore, I would assume it's the same kind of situation as DistroKid. You're paying, except you're paying for that distribution. Again, depending on if it's an album or a single, you're paying for that distribution, and then you're also paying for that yearly membership. I believe you keep 100% of your royalties with TuneCore. I'm not certain. Someone can correct me down below in the comment section, but you definitely want to make sure that you are thinking about, how am I releasing music? How often am I releasing music? And when I say how am I releasing music, you should be asking, am I doing majority albums? Am I doing majority singles? That's going to determine what your cost is going to be. So you're going to have to crunch some numbers as far as figuring out what's going to be the most cost effective, the most cost efficient for you when it comes to distributing your music. Do you want to be able to release as many things as you want throughout the year? And are you confident in maintaining your subscription? Then DistroKid might be the better option for you. Or are you comfortable with paying a little bit more upfront for CD Baby? They retain 10% of the sales, but you also get so many different marketing tools that comes with CD Baby. So just a few things to think about when you are considering a distributor for your next project as a musical artist. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below, or you can send me a message to lexisolo@gmail.com. I will leave that in the description as well, so you know how to contact me. But let me know what you think about this information that I've given you. Tell me, based off of the information that I've told you, who you think might be a better fit for you. Please support me on Patreon by going to patreon.com/LexCATL. For $5 per month, you will get immediate access to all of the content that I upload as soon as I upload it. When it comes to YouTube, I only make my videos available on a weekly basis, but when it comes to my patrons, they get to see the videos as soon as I upload it, and their requests for content comes first before the general public. So if that's something that sounds like something you'd be interested in, for just $5 a month, sign up to become my patron at patreon.com/LexCATL. Link in the description down below. But thank you so much for watching and listening. Until next time, my name is Lexi. Peace.